With Gunnar. We've got him on a long line, which creates illusion of off leash. We're just sort of letting him wander around, watch his organic choices. If there's any barking, we correct that. If there's any like running away attempts, we correct that. Eating stuff off the ground, stuff like that. And then on the walk back, we'll probably do a recall right into the heel. And as we've talked about, that heel is so important. You got to keep your dog in a nice heel. It really is a window into your relationship. If your dog is dragging you, jumping on you, not listening to you, there's where all your problems are. So now we're in town, different location, and we're working on that heel. But notice we didn't start in town. We started in the training room and on our trails and in our backyard. Got it real nice before we decided to leave and do a different location. So his heel is getting better every time. We want him in that nice spot next to your left leg. And the reason we're focusing so much on his walk is because it was so bad. He didn't want to listen.
Yeah, and the walk.
The walk, yeah, go ahead.
The walk is a leadership exercise, like one of the greatest you can do, because if you can walk throughout the world and have your dog follow you, given all the distractions you're going to see, then you pretty much have a follower. It's really one of those big ticket items that if you have that right, everything else in life's probably looking pretty good.
So their main issue was when he meets a new person, he's growling, and recently he started jumping up and nipping their butt.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people would be like, well, why aren't you working on that? And it's like, but that's just a symptom of his bigger core issue, which he doesn't listen. If he listened, you could stop him from doing all of that. Or he wouldn't even think about it, because everything's so permission-based. He already knows it's off limits.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. The whole
No, because right now he's in a state of mind where he's not even thinking about doing that. So that's really what you need to be focusing on, is all the little things and living that permission-based lifestyle, so it never even manifests, because it's too dangerous. It got reported to the state of Virginia.
Yeah, and you can use when he goes home, as far as the meeting new people, because I know it's in the home, right? That's what's happening?
No, it can be like a friend or neighbor walks up and...
From outside?
Yeah, and they're outside. And,
okay.
And Gunnar starts growling, and they had been saying, oh, that's just how he says hi, which I don't agree with. That's not normal.
That's not that response is
and
a
then
red flag.
If the person makes a sudden movement, Gunnar jumps up and bites their butt.
That's just how he says hi.
And he's ripped clothing and he's broken skin.
So a good management, so that doesn't, because we can't have that happening, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. If you are in that scenario, let's say inside the house, if somebody comes in, use place.
Yeah.
Right? Outside, if you start seeing him square up on somebody and growl, correct and recall. You'll get him back to you. You'll correct it. You'll get him back to you. And then from there, you can keep that person safe because he comes to you. Right? It's going to be pretty simple, right? You're going to see him growling. If it ends up happening, you can correct, recall, get him back to you, and then that person's safe. And we don't have a potential, lawsuit or somebody getting injured.
Yep, I think that's just how he says hi, is making excuses and trying to justify a dog growling because you don't know how to stop it.
That's all it is,
Yeah.
And you do see that kind of thing happen all the time. Even if a dog's not growling, but a dog would say charges somebody friendly in a friendly way and jumps on them and stuff. They say the same thing.
Yeah.
That's how they say hi.
Or if they're jumping, he's just a puppy. That's not an excuse. You just don't know how to stop it.
But they don't stop when they become adults.
Right.
That's the thing.
This has been a really nice walk for him. Off property, to the point where I think I'm going to start taking over.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
And we've walked by people here.
Yeah, we just walked by a lady.
And I'm not seeing any.
No growling.
Not seeing any of that.
Nothing like that. Let's watch how we ask permission to get in the car and then lay down for the whole car ride.
Yeah.
And then we wait for permission to come out of the car.
Yes. And I just want to point something out with the leash here. This leash is. We have communication here. One thing with a dog like him, with any dog who doesn't want to listen, you have a means of communication here where he can actually disagree with listening to you very easily. If I say, hey, let's go this way, and he doesn't come, and you feel pressure on that leash where he's not following you, you can correct. Right there, you'll have, like right here, like, boom, little correction. So those little moments are huge, especially with a guy who has as much attitude as you do. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any growling towards people or anything, so that's good. Place. Let him jump up in there.
Beautiful.
Good boy.
Car ride, stays in a down the whole ride. Door opens, he stays in the down. He waits for permission to come out. He doesn't bark from the car. He doesn't lunge out of the car. And he definitely doesn't drag you around after he gets out of the car.
Gunnar, break.
Nice work.